everybody, what is up? My name is Astercat, and welcome to Zero Escape, otherwise known by a bunch of different titles, such as 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, 999, the Nonary games. Nonary, I think? I don't know. I have had this game recommended to me for a lot longer than I thought I did, because people kept submitting it under different names, and so I did not realize just how widely requested this game was until I looked back and I was like, oh my gosh, these are all the same game. But hello! I know very little about this game. I do know that it is similar to other games I've played, like Danganronpa, Your Turn to Die, those— Ah! What? Why did it do that? Okay, so apparently that was the intro. So that is the game sign, the game telling me to shut up and start it. I don't know what the controls are, actually. That might be a problem. Sure, yeah, no controls. We're just gonna press start, and yeah, creating save data. Please select the save slot. Yes. Goodness gracious, the sound effects are scaring me. I know that this game is a remaster. Awesome, cool. Novel and adventure, you can switch in and out of each interchangeably. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. I do know we're on a ship. 9, 8. Oh, okay, countdown. Okay. Big ship. I'm sure everything's fine. Okay. A loud noise startled Junpei awake and his eyes snapped open.
What the?
Cute! As they adjusted the light, he realized whoa, he didn't recognize his surroundings. With the crack, Junpei's head connected with something metal. He rolled over and threw out his hand to steady himself, but he found himself groping at empty air.
Whoa!
His balance lost and his still fuzzy mind struggling to understand what was going on, Junpei tumbled down to the cold gray floor.
Ouch! God damn it! Ah, what the hell?
Oh, great. It is really shaken. Okay, okay.
A bed?
Oh! Interesting. I was recommended novel mode, so I guess now I know what that means. A 3-level bunk bed, in fact. Junpei had fallen, apparently, from the topmost bunk.
Fell pretty far. That really hurt.
Did you not know you were on a bed? His shoulder hurt, his knee hurt, his hip hurt, his entire body hurt. Me too. He could feel a bump forming on his forehead where he'd slammed it against the low ceiling.
Damn, my eyesight's kind of blurry. Must have hit my head. No, wait. That's not it.
At first, he thought the tremor that ran through his legs was just another effect of his rude awakening, but as he looked around, he realized it was real. The whole room was shaking.
An earthquake? But it's shaking too fast for that.
So yeah, no, he does not know where he is. Then again, Junpei had no idea what it was, if not an earthquake.
Anyway.
Junpei rubbed the growing bump on his head and gingerly climbed to his feet. His balance regained, he finally took his first good look around the room. And muttered to himself.
Where am I?
Great question. His pain momentarily— oh, stop. Oh, cool. Okay, I can scroll back. His pain momentarily forgotten in the face of confusion of his circumstances, Junpei looked around the room once again. Minutes passed while Junpei struggled to get his bearings. Okay, I was just gonna say, I believe this game was like remastered, or I don't know if it was completely remastered, but I know it was originally, I think, a DS game. So I would have loved to play the complete original. However, I don't really have a way to record my DS at the current moment, nor do I have a copy of the game, and I feel like that would have been a lot harder to get my hands on. So I hope that this isn't a horrible decision. Sorry about that. Then, as suddenly as they had begun, the tremor ceased.
Wait, it stopped?
Yes, it did. A cold silence fell over the room. It's a picture of a ship. Red, blue. Okay. From somewhere far away, Junpei could hear the sound of metal squeaking.
What's that sound?
It is metal squeaking. In an attempt to distract himself, Junpei looked around the room once more. What is that? There was a stove that looked more antique than functional. That would answer my question. The 3-level bunk bed had mattresses that were so thin they looked like they were little more than blankets. 5! On the other side of the room was an identical bed, and set in the wall between the beds was a slightly dirty iron door.
That's...
The first thing Junpei noticed about the door was the number roughly emblazoned across it. On the surface of the door in red paint, someone had written 5.
5?
5.
What's this 5 mean?
Suspicious and still utterly confused, Junpei approached the door slowly. Standing at last in front of the door, Junpei grabbed hold of the L-shaped handle. I guess. L-shaped? A push yielded no movement, and a pull the same result.
It won't open.
You seem really calm about this. It didn't matter how much he pushed and shoved, the handle wouldn't budge. Next to the door was an odd-looking device that reminded Junpei of a card reader.
What's this? Is this keeping the door shut?
Probably. Junpei knocked hard on the door.
Hey! Hello? Is anyone there?
I feel like that would hurt.
Open the door!
There was no response. Junpei threw his left fist into the door. And stopped.
Huh? What the hell is this?
What? He wasn't really sure what else to say. Oh! Okay. Got some plaid. On his left wrist was a bracelet of a sort he'd never seen before. In the center was a large LCD display.
A watch? It doesn't look like one.
So I'm assuming you're number 5 of whatever this is. 5 of 9. I don't know what that means.
That's the same as the door.
True, the numbers were the same, but he had no idea what that might mean. I will say, I don't play games that are voiced a ton, so I apologize if I accidentally talk over any of the dialogue. I will try my best not to. All he knew was that it was strange and new, and he wanted it off. Junpei flipped his hand over as if to remove the watch, but...
What? How do I take this off?
I don't like the wires. The other side of the bracelet was solid. No buckle, no clasp, nothing, or what looks like wires. He sighed and flipped the thing back over. There were a number of rivets around the rim of the face, perhaps.
Maybe pushing something on this will work?
I would not do that. He pushed them, but nothing happened. Okay. On a watch, they might be dials for adjusting the date or time, but on this bracelet, they did nothing.
Nothing. Damn. Guess I'll have to force it off.
I think that is like the 3rd or 4th time you said damn in the 10 minutes I've been playing. This is great. Growing more desperate, he began to tug at it. However...
No good. This stupid thing won't come off.
Yeah. A still ring ran from the face around Junpei's wrist and back into the face. He wouldn't be pulling the bracelet off any time in the near future.
What the hell is the deal with this thing?
Frustration and desperation were beginning to mix as the reality of the situation began to dawn fully on Junpei. So much was happening and none of it made sense. Junpei felt as though he were about to explode.
Where am I?
I don't know.
Why the hell am I here?
I don't know.
Why? What the hell happened to me?
Okay. Oh!
My head.
Pain bloomed, but he did his best to shake it off. He raised his head.
Huh.
What? It was at that moment that he noticed the window. The window was round, rimmed in riveted brass, like a window from an early 20th century ship. You know what the inside of an early 20th century ship looks like?
Hold on. Am I on a ship?
Yes. Junpei walked slowly toward the window. He could see nothing beyond it but thick, impenetrable darkness.
I can't see anything. If only it wasn't so dark outside.
There's a light and a board and hypothetically a chair. Junpei squinted, trying to see something, anything. It was at that moment.
Huh?
Oh!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
That laugh! Oh!
What the hell is going on here?
I don't know either. Oh! Well, that's bad. A crack split the glass of the window, and for a moment, Junpei stared at it. Then the window burst, and water began to pour into the room.
What the hell? God damn it!
Yeah! Junpei yelled and spun around. Can we, leave somehow? I mean, I know we can't, but his feet slipping on the water already coming through the window, he ran for the door.
Hey! Anyone! Is anyone there? Come on, if you're
This
there,
music is
say
so
something.
scary. There was no reply. As Junpei screamed and pounded on the door, the water began to rise. It was now ankle deep on the floor and rising quickly toward his knees.
It's not stopping.
It is not.
Not good.
What is the
Not good at
suitcase?
all.
No.
I need to find a way out. Fast.
Junpei ran her hand across his forehead, brushing the sweat out of his eyes, and looked around the room. I like him already. Oh! Whoa! Cool! Seek a way out. Is this gonna be timed? I will cry. Not really. Okay. What am I doing? Operations during an escape. During an escape, you are restricted to an area. Your goal: search around to uncover how to unlock the door. There are items and hints around the room that will help you escape. Click on a location to find suspicious to search the room. Use Q or E to move around the room. Awesome. Let's see. I guess that's a lever, huh? Maybe if I pull it. Well, it looks like pulling the lever just made a weird noise. Great. The light's still red and the display hasn't changed. Oh. Are you not speaking now? Sure, we'll save. Yeah. Damn it. Why the hell isn't this thing opening? 5, huh? What does that mean? I've got it. If I pull off these sheets and shove them into the window, maybe that'll stop the water. Alright, window, let's see how you like this. Shoot, that's not gonna happen. There's way too much water coming through there. No way these sheets are gonna be enough to unplug that window. Guess there's only one way I'm going to live through this, and that's by getting the hell out of this room. After all, there's not really anything else I can do. Alright, what's this? No dice, it's locked tight. Let's see if there's anything in the keyhole. Okay, it's a small keyhole. If we want to open the bracelet, I need to fill it up with a key. Alright. Ah! Oh, cool, another one! It's just like the blue briefcase. Yep, there's a lock on this one too, and it's not opening. The number on the dial is 0101. Does this one use the same trick as the blue briefcase? I don't know. Was I supposed to be able to solve the one on the blue briefcase? Because I did not. Hangers. Can I? Okay, I can't take those. Closet, nothing much here. Some hangers on a pole. This is the door to the stove. Well, it opens easily enough. Sure wish the door to get out of here was that easy to open. Screwdriver. Once you've obtained an item, you'll be able to go to the item on screen. Clicking on the item on the top left will take you to the item screen. Okay. Search. A normal screwdriver. Doesn't seem anything special about it. Alright. The item in the lower left is the item currently in hand. When you close the item, the last selected item will be in hand. Okay, you may trigger a reaction by switching out in-hand item and searching different places. Click the item icon or press V to quickly change items. A screwdriver, huh? Wonder why that's here. Okay, can we... Some hangers on the pole? Okay, screwdriver. Alright. What about here? What's this? Bulletin board. Looks like someone put a note on it. Okay. The notes got in red and in blue. Triangles, okay. What's this? Picture in frame. An old picture frame. There's a picture of a ship in it. Yeah, I was gonna say, can we use the screwdriver? Combine. Here. The screwdriver's got those screws off easily enough, and here's the picture. Is there gonna be like a key in there? Oh, okay. Shoot. Okay, this music is stressing. Hello? I bumped my mic. Sorry about that. It unplugged. Let's see. So, red upside down would be filled in is 7. And then 4. And then 6. 7, 4, 6, 3. Okay. Combining items, yeah, I did that. If they cannot, nothing will happen. Try out different combinations. Alright. There's a towel next to the sink. Cool, great. Can we use that? I don't know. Probably just like the red briefcase. Okay, can I not put numbers in? Cool. Alright, that's fine. Damn it, isn't there anything else I can use? Oh, okay. There's a pipe at the other end of the bed. There's nothing up top. What's this? Oh! Small key, red. Awesome. Small red key. Awesome. Cool.
I should probably hold on to this key.
Probably.
Huh.
Oh, hi!
What's up with my face? I look like a zombie. Man, what the hell happened to me?
That's a
How did
great
I end
question.
up here? I left work, headed back to my apartment, and...
Hey, we don't have time for this. Affectionately. We do not have time for this.
I'm back. Not like anyone will respond. Man, work was rough today. Huh? A breeze? Huh, that's weird. Did I leave that open? Everything looks okay. I must have forgotten to close it.
Oh!
What?
Hi!
Who are... I can't...
Who are you?
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen.
I will not.
You are going to participate in a game, the Nonary Game.
Nonary Game.
It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
Oh, I'm gonna get so attached. This is gonna go so badly.
That's right. That guy with the gas mask. That son of a bitch must have taken me here. When I get my hands on him... Well, I guess there's no way to know if that was a man or not.
That was so cute. Oh, I guess there's no... I love it.
Just who was that? They said, you have been chosen. What the hell is going on? Why me?
I don't know.
You are going to participate in a game, the Nonary Game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
The Nonary Game. Huh. What the hell is a Nonary Game? God damn it!
Ah! I love his voice already. This is great. Okay. Nothing left in the mirror. Alright. Red suitcase was back here. Red key. No, no, no. Stick the red key in there. It's not opening. I guess I can move the dial now. Minigames. Your investigation may trigger one of several minigames. All operations within minigames are done by clicking the screen. Some minigames will require you to manipulate something, while others will only require you to apply the right object to the right thing. Okay. Enter 4 numbers this way and click the key. Alright. 7. I'm just gonna try the only number I got. 6, 3. Okay, that did not work. It's not opening. Yeah, I know. Okay. Let's see. Pipes on the other end. Is there anything over here that we haven't looked at? It's like a waterfall. I don't think shoving something in the window is going to stop the water. In other words, if I don't want to die, I need to find a way out of this room. I have to figure this out. Pair of simple chairs next to the table. The water's already up to the chair. Okay. Can I look at the sink? Doesn't seem like there's anything hidden on the sink. Only drain. Okay. I guess we'll try reversing the code. Or we can click this. Oh! Cool. Key? Yeah, there's a little blue key in the bottom of this pot. Odd. Definitely not for a door. It's for the thing. Yep. I would argue this is barely blue. Guess I'm gonna need some sort of code for the dial. Let's try the code over here. 7, 4, 6, 3. Okay, maybe... Damn it, open, you stupid thing! Junpei, don't freak out. Keep it cool and look around for some more clues. Okay. Let's see, I don't see how we'd get 4 numbers from here. Unless it's... this way? Is the arrow maybe supposed to go down? 8, 1, 7. Because I haven't ignored the arrow. Okay. So it is the first way. So it is 7, 4, 6, 3. So would it be maybe 6, 3 for the last? Just 6, 3? No, because that one doesn't go. It's gonna be faster for me to look for clues. Plugging random numbers is gonna get nowhere fast. I think I have the right number. I just don't know which order to put it in. Oh, pipes. Can't see the bottom of the ladder. Gotta hurry this up. I'm trying. Yeah, the note on the bulletin board. There are a couple symbols that were red. Yeah. I am aware! Those of you who've probably played this game probably find this hilarious. I'm trying so hard. Because it's 7, 4, 6, 3. But what does the red and blue mean? Red to blue? Folded like a mountain? I mean, I was wondering that, but... if you fold it like this, only red on the left side. Why is that? Only 2 red numbers on that note. Left side was red. 1 through 5 are empty, are colored in. Symbols and numbers, yep. In red on the left side and in blue on the right side. Okay. Even if you fold it. I mean, like, if you fold it... No, but it's folded the other way. I'm so lost. I'm so sorry. Yeah, right, like that's gonna work. Might as well look through it, huh? Damn, nothing here. Oh! Okay, it's pretty flat. Doesn't look very comfortable. Okay. Alright. We figured it out. So would it go this way? Or would it still go this way? So, blue would be... Oh! I wonder if blue would be that way and then red would be the other way, maybe? Wait. So blue would be 6, 3. And then this one has blue as 0, 2? So 0, 2, 6, 3. And then red would be 7. If I were here, I would be dead. 7, 7, 4. 8. 5. Maybe. We'll see. I might be so incredibly wrong about that. 0, 2, 6, 3. Oh! Alright, let's see if these numbers work. Turn to the key and hey, looks like it's working. Yes! Alright, let's open it up. Yes, it opened. Looks like there's something in here. What is this? A file? If you find information containing them will be available on the file screen. Press Air to open the file screen. Let's see what's in this file. Digital root. Let's see here. Compute a digital root with the following steps. First, add all the numbers in question to one another. If you end up with something greater than a single-digit number, add the digits to one another. For instance, if you have a double-digit number, add the numbers in the tens place to the number in the ones place. That went over my head. I'm not good at math. Keep adding digits in this manner until you have a single-digit answer. That final digit is your digit root. The digital root of 6, 7, 8 would be 6 plus 7 plus 8 equals 21, plus 2, 1 equals 3. Okay. Therefore, the digital root of 6, 7, 8 is 3. The digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 would be, let me figure this out. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. That would be 10, so it would be 1. Yes, okay, I got it. Therefore, the digital root, yes, got it. I see. So I just keep adding numbers till I get a single-digit number. Looks like there's something on the back of this thing. Notebook, a pen, a calculator, and a stack of key cards, huh? Oh, okay, number 6. Some key cards. There's a number written on each card. 6, 7, 8. We just learned that one. Does that mean something? Yes, yes, it does. Could we have combined these? Wait. Okay, no. New material has been added to the file screen. Calculator. Okay, press arrow, calculate a digital root, which will be important to the progression of the story. Got it, thank you! I don't know what that is. Oh. Okay. Math. What's the code for this one? 7485. 7, 4, 8, 5. There we go. Yes, I unlocked it. It's opening. More cards. Stack of red key cards. Cool. Look like key cards is a number on each one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 6 through 8. Okay. Cool. These cards with numbers on them. Pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to use them. Slide these cards, see if they work. And... huh? It's not working? Why? Damn it! No, no, that's right. I still have cards I haven't used. Oh. Need some different cards, yes. Damn it, not again. There aren't any more cards in here. I've only got one other hint. Of course, the files. That file said something about a digital root. There's a 5 on that door. Do I have to get a digital root of 5? I'm not really sure about this. Oh, whatever, it's worth a shot. Let's see if this works. I'll just slide the cards that give me the digital root of 5 through the reader. The digital root of the selected cards will be displayed. Select 3 cards, click on the device. You're gonna make me do math? Are you kidding me? Sorry. Yeah. I know. I got it. So we need 5, which means we would need 14. How do we make 14 with 3 numbers? 8. 8. No. No, shush. Don't tell me. We don't have a 4, so it can't be 7, 3, 4. So 6, 2, that's too much. That's not enough. 7, 3, 2 is 12. 8, 10. It's too many. 8 plus 6 is 14, but that's too much. 7 plus 6 is 13. Oh! Plus 1. I think this is gonna work. There we go. That's a new noise. Oh, did it just unlock? That light was red, now it's blue. No doubt about it. There's nothing keeping me in here now. Time to go. You found it! Woohoo! That took me 42 minutes. Does it matter which one I play on? Accompanied by a wall of angry water, Junpei shot out of the room and into the opposing wall.
Ow!
The water tossed and turned him like a washing machine, and he only stopped rolling when he hit his head on the wall.
My head. Wait, is it over? Whew. That felt too much like being flushed down a toilet.
Junpei struggled to his feet in the still rushing water.
Well, better than drowning, I guess. Am I in a hallway?
Yeah. The water that had fallen out of the room was rapidly pouring out of the door. It followed quickly down the hallway and slammed into the foot of the short flight of stairs. Just 5 steps, in fact. And at the top of the short staircase.
A door. Another door.
A door!
Damn this water. God, let me go.
Junpei leapt up the stairs straight for the door.
Oh, yes, it opened.
The door burst open and Junpei exploded out of it, only to freeze in his tracks. What other possible response could there have been to what he saw?
What the hell?
His voice trailed off, and all he could do was stare. A polished floor stretched out before him, ornate staircases rising up from the edges, each one of them equidistant from the others. The stairs and pillars were solid wood, and Art Nouveau embellishments and decorations covered the walls and pillars. It looked like nothing so much as the entrance to a luxurious mansion from the early 1900s. This is creepy music.
Is the inside of a ship?
Apparently. Junpei couldn't help but wonder.
Well.
The water quickly filling in the hallway behind him suggested that yes, he was. As he looked, a fresh wave rolled out of the room he'd been in, gathering speed as it moved toward the stairs.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
This is totally Wait, what the hell? A wave?
I love him.
Shit! Okay, I gotta get out of here.
Junpei spun around, his wet shoes squeaking in protest on the polished floor, and ran towards the tremendous staircase in front of him.
C deck.
I'm so sorry, it's not funny.
B deck. Hurry. Hurry.
Yeah! As he ran, he glanced quickly at the plates mounted on the wall, denoting the decks of the ship.
A deck's next.
Oh! 4? He took the stairs 2 at a time, not entirely sure where he would find himself, just as he began to wonder where, in fact, the stairs did lead. Hi! Hello? Junpei saw another person out of the corner of his eye. That is more than a person. People! He stopped short, nearly tripping over the next stair, and looked. It wasn't just one person he'd seen. On the landing to the left of the stairs, there were 4 people staring at him. Hi! And on the right side, 3 more. A lot of people. All told, there were 7 of them. Looked as though they had been on their way down the stairs, so we're missing 1. They'd stopped short when they saw Junpei, their eyes wide. Oh, interesting. These are some interesting designs. I love the hair. Color palette, solid. Oh, we've all got the watches on. Can I tell what anybody's numbers are? No. Okay. I like the vest. He'd done the same, of course, and now they stood there staring at one another. Junpei didn't move, one foot placed awkwardly on the next step in the middle of a stride. Who were these people? I like this one's design, and this one. You're cool. Your hair is interesting. This entire interaction lasted only a matter of seconds. The woman spoke to Junpei, and time began to move again.
I guess it's another one of us now.
A dancer.
Interesting. The woman was dressed, Junpei thought, rather like a dancer. Her clothes covered very little, and her prodigious. It's one of those words I've seen before, but I've never read. Jewelry a little more.
No, I'm not. You better get moving.
It moved! She moved, sorry. With no further ceremony, she ran straight past Junpei and toward the doors behind him.
Okay then.
The sudden proximity of a woman with such striking assets left Junpei momentarily stunned. But the others wasted no time and quickly followed the strange woman.
Silver hair? Huh?
First past Junpei was a young man with silver hair. He threw a quick glance in Junpei's direction as he ran, muttering.
One of us, huh?
Okay.
What?
What? Okay, following him was an older man, his face calm and without fear. Soft wrinkles sprouted from his eyes, and he came close enough as he passed for Junpei to see wisps of gray in his hair. His composure and shock of hair struck Junpei as rather that of an elderly lion.
Going up won't do you any good. There are 2 doors, but neither of them will open.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. The doors won't open?
Hi! The next to speak to Junpei was a girl with pink hair and a high voice.
Come on! Aren't you coming? You gotta hurry!
Her small hand was wrapped around the wrist of another man. His eyes were closed, almost as though he were sleeping. His features were graceful, almost serene. Are you good? You don't look good. Are you okay? He was dressed rather elegantly for someone his age. Something about his posture seemed very refined, and Junpei couldn't help feeling he was noble and dignified somehow. He'd certainly never seen one, but this man seemed like what Junpei had always imagined a prince would be like.
That's 9 of us then.
I like the voice.
All of the cards are in hand.
What does that mean? Wait, but aren't there who are 4, 3, Junpei, that's 8. Junpei opened his mouth to ask what the other man had meant, but the girl with pink hair rushed past him.
Wait! They're gone. Just what is going on? There's an old man like a lion, a girl with pink hair, and a prince, and I have no idea what they're talking about.
I love you assigning roles to everybody. Hi! He turned just in time to see 2 more people running toward him. One of them had hair like a bird's nest and looked as though a stiff breeze might topple him. And the other was a veritable mountain of a man. The scrawny ones scuttled past Junpei as though he were running from something.
What's that all about?
I don't know.
Hey! What the hell are you just standing there for? Didn't you hear him?
No.
The doors on A deck are no good. We gotta check the doors on B deck. Got it? Now go!
You okay? Before he had a chance to respond, the man laid a massive hand on Junpei's shoulder. With no more effort than Junpei would have used to brush aside a flood, the man shoved him out of the way. Thrown off balance by the man of recent events, it took Junpei a few steps to get his bearings. He finally regained his balance and looked up at what the other 7 had been running toward.
That was dangerous. Huh?
Oh! There were 2 pairs of large iron doors set into the wall in front of them. They looked quite sturdy and each had handles jutting out from them. We like to scan our watches or something? Written across the surface of each door in red paint was a number. The door on the right.
And this one says 5. They're the same.
The guy Junpei decided to call Silver was mumbling to
I
himself.
woke up and had a number on the door just like that.
You too, eh?
With an arched eyebrow, the lion looked over
My
at
cell
Silver.
was the same. A number upon the door.
Can I learn what your numbers
I
are?
opened it, ran down the hallway outside, and found myself in a rather grand room full of stairs, as I suspected the rest of you.
Yes. What is the string around the Silver one's? What is that? So if the floodgates had been opened, all began to talk at once.
Me too.
Same for me.
Okay.
There's a door with a number on it.
It soon became clear each one of them had awoken in a room with a locked door and solved a puzzle to escape. They'd all ended up in the same room, almost as though they'd been guided there.
Yes, we all saw the same thing. That's not important. We need to hurry.
Yeah, like what is happening here? I like it. I'm just confused.
You think I don't know that lady?
Before the dancer had time to finish, Silver was already running.
Open! Damn it!
He grabbed a hold of the door labeled 5 and pulled. However,
Fuck, it's not opening. This
Language!
thing won't even budge.
sorry, I wasn't expecting that.
Out of my way.
That sounded familiar. The mountain grabbed Silver's shoulder and tossed him aside. His path cleared and he took a few steps back and threw himself at the door. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. The door shook as his body slammed into it, but showed no signs of breaking or opening. The mountain threw himself at the door again.
A body slam from a guy that big didn't even budge it. There must be some other way.
Junpei turned towards door 4. Next to the door on the wall was a small box.
This looks just like the device next to the door in that room earlier. So that means this door is probably
Is that you
locked too.
thinking?
But still.
He had to check. Junpei grabbed a handle and threw all of his weight into it. It was locked as tight as the door next to it, as he suspected. Junpei punched the door. It did not respond. Oh, I love this.
Any other doors?
He'd barely finished the thought when the C-deck plate he'd passed on his way up sprang unbidden into his mind. His body moved before he had time to think. Junpei turned and ran back toward the stairs. He had scarcely taken a step when, at the top of the stairs, next to an ornate clock embedded into the wall, he saw a person. Hi! It was a girl. She looked to be the same age as Junpei. He froze, unable to look away from her face. He wasn't confounded by her beauty or something equally silly. No, there was another reason he couldn't take his eyes off the girl. Junpei had seen her somewhere before. Couldn't quite remember where, but he knew. He knew he'd met her before. The girl, too, stared at Junpei, similarly stunned. Her response suggested she'd seen him before as well.
Huh?
Without saying a word, Junpei walked slowly toward her. She is really pretty. She didn't move. It was almost as though she was held in place by some sort of magic spell. As Junpei stepped onto her landing, the spell broke. No sooner did he set his foot down than the whole ship shook a second time. The quake caught the girl unprepared and she
Watch
fell.
out!
Moving on instinct, Junpei leapt to catch her, so he thought. Hi! Her face was far closer than it should have been, mere inches from his own. He was flat on his back and she had landed squarely on top of him. The girl seemed as confused as he did, and her face suggested she still hadn't fully recovered from seeing him. Wow, she is really pretty. For a moment that seemed to stretch for a very long time, they stared at one another. The ship stopped shaking. Everything was quiet. Water could be heard from the bottom of the ship, lapping faintly at walls and ceilings, but eventually that faded as well. The silence was complete, a thick, muffling blanket. At last the girl opened her mouth.
Oh my gosh! Is that you, Jumpy?
Jumpy. Jumpy. Her words echoed through Junpei's head, and suddenly his memory returned.
Akane.
A name! Why hadn't he realized it before? The girl was Akane Kurashiki? Kurashiki. I will probably butcher that. Let me know. She and Junpei had been friends in childhood. They'd gone to elementary school together for 6 years. But what was she doing on the ship? Childhood friends in death games scare me. Her soft eyes were only inches away from his own. He could feel the warmth of her face. Feelings he thought he'd long forgotten began to work their way to the surface. He could feel his face heating up. At that moment... What?
What?
What's that voice?
They hurriedly untangled themselves from one another and struggled to their feet. Their 7 companions had heard the voice as well, and many of their faces had gone pale. They looked around frantically, desperate to locate the source of the voice. At last they found it. A speaker set in the ceiling. Okay. Oh, joys. The voice was harsh, obscured occasionally by the crackle of static.
This is...
Oh, okay.
That guy in the gas...
Oops,
Hey,
sorry.
asshole! What the hell is this? Come on out here. I want to get a look at you.
So wait, do I not get the extra dialogue if I have it in adventure mode? Is that what the difference is? Sorry for all the flipping back and forth. I'm just trying to figure this out. Junpei recognized it. How could he have forgotten it?
What do you mean to do to us?
Some of you are familiar?
Nonary Game.
What the hell's that?
The voice continued. Implaceable?
What is he talking about?
Hey, there's something in my pocket. Check this out.
Silver reached into his pocket and pulled out a small slip of paper. The rest of them reached into their own pockets and pulled out similar slips of paper. I should probably wait, it'll probably read it. Junpei followed suit and dug in the pocket of his pants. He felt the telltale crumple of paper, slightly damp from his earlier
Hey,
ordeal.
I got one too.
Then it would seem Zero has seen fit to grace us each with a letter. Would you mind terribly reading it to us, young man?
His request had been delivered to Junpei, who after a short moment of surprise did as he had been asked.
On this ship, you will find a handful of doors emblazoned with numbers. We will call them the numbered doors.
Genius name.
The doors in front of you are a pair of the same. The key to opening these numbered doors are the numbered bracelets that each of you possess. Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open. Only those who have opened the door may pass through. There are, however, limits. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute. So this thing on my arm is a bracelet.
He glanced around. It looked like everyone else had one as well, and had come to much the same conclusion.
The purpose of the game is simple. Leave this ship alive. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
A 9? Okay. Yes. That is such a short amount of time. The voice finished and the speaker went silent.
I hear a bell. I think it's coming from over by the stairs.
It's the clock telling us the time.
I like your voice. Everyone had their eyes on the antique clock embedded in the wall. 7, 8, 9. The sound of the 9th bell faded away. The 10th never came.
It rang 9 times, so 9 o'clock then?
I think it's 9 p.m. I couldn't see anything when I tried looking out the window earlier. It has to be nighttime.
If that is the case, then we would need to escape by 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh, joys. The speaker went silent and did not speak again.
Hey! You bastard! What do you mean by that? Come out here, you asshole!
That guy won't stop shouting. And the others.
I like his voice too.
Whew.
Junpei too is consumed by his thoughts.
I have way too many questions. Who is Zero? What's the Nonary Game? What's it for? Is he some nutjob just doing this to mess with us? Or does he have some other purpose? Why pick me to be part of this insane game?
Those are
And
all
the
really good
others?
questions.
Why are these 8 people here? And the most confusing.
Sorry, I
of
did not
them
mean to
all,
cut that off.
Why is Akane here?
Okay. Hun. No. Affectionately, that is not the most important question.
I haven't seen her since elementary school. Why her? Why now? Coincidence? No. There's no way. There has to be a reason.
Like, I'm sure that it is an important question, but it's not the most
I
important
don't know
question.
what exactly, but there has to be.
Very well.
Lion's voice seemed oddly loud in the
Standing
silence.
around here won't do us any good. Best we get moving, don't you think?
Get moving?
Are you planning to open the numbered doors?
What else are we gonna do?
Hey, wait! Wait, don't tell me you're actually gonna do what this Zero says.
No, that's not what I mean.
Wow! Oh, the movement's so cool. The lion shook his head, mildly
I'm
annoyed.
saying let's find another way. After all, we haven't really examined this place yet.
We... what?
Where have we not looked? Everyone searched A deck already, right?
Yeah, we were kind of in a rush though, so we probably missed some things.
Why don't we check out the lower floors first? We should see how deep this place goes.
I can work with that.
Then let's go.
Are the floors gonna get, like, closed off as the water comes up?
Whoa! What the hell? It's completely submerged.
Damn. If the water level keeps rising like this, we're all gonna drown.
No, I don't believe that's something we have to worry about.
The prince knelt down and gently drew his hand across
See?
it.
The water's not flowing. That means the origin of the water has been stopped. Perhaps this Zero fellow has used some sort of remote control to seal a watertight door lower down. He said that our time limit was 9 hours. In other words, this water won't rise for 9 hours.
Then you're saying we won't sink till then.
Well, that may be a little too optimistic. No point to wishful thinking.
That's depressing.
If we don't determine a way to advance from this point, we are stuck on A deck and C deck.
Looks that way.
Hey, hold on. How about we check C deck before we jump to any conclusions?
Okay.
We might find something there.
Huh, you're right. I think we should look at the metal doors by the big staircase, too. They're pretty suspicious.
No numbers on either door, and I don't see an authentication device either. Nope. It's locked.
This one too. Damn, none of the doors are opening.
Hey guys, over here. There's another door behind the stairs.
Is it a number door? Oh no, it's just a regular
This
door.
one doesn't open either.
We'll see about that. Hey, old man. Give me a hand.
Using force, I see. Let's give it a try.
Some thick doors.
It won't budge.
Could you not just start shouting out of nowhere? It almost gave me a heart attack, you know.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
It doesn't appear to have moved even
Okay.
with 2 of us trying. It's very well made.
Idiots. Try using your brain first.
Huh?
Take a closer look.
Yeah.
A keyhole.
Right.
Did
It's
you not
always
notice
what
that
we
right
need
away?
To open this door.
A key, huh?
You got a problem?
No, I just really doubt we'll find a key that easily.
Okay, ignoring the tense air between the two, Junpei moves closer to examine the
What's
doorknob.
this?
Just above was a strange mark in the shape of a circle surrounding a dot.
There's a mark on it. Does it mean something?
Looks like an
Hey,
eye.
look! Over here, too!
Oh! Pink hair was looking at the double doors they hadn't examined
More
yet.
doors.
There's a lever thing and
They're
buttons.
elevators. There's an inverted triangle button by them.
May as well try pressing it. Huh. Nothing.
Maybe the power isn't on.
Junpei has no problem with just pressing buttons.
Or we need to do something with this card reader. And there's a strange mark
Oh.
here, too.
There is.
What is this?
I
It
don't
looks
know.
like a lowercase h with a dash drawn across the upper stem of the h.
I was gonna say it looks like a cross with like a really long tail, but that works too. Junpei stared at it for a
This
while.
is the symbol of Saturn.
Oh!
It's an astrological symbol.
Okay.
Then the mark on the other door.
I think that was the sun symbol. We saw the same symbols on A deck.
We did?
I don't remember that.
A deck, huh? Huh. I haven't been there, so I wouldn't know.
You may as well check again since we're talking about
Okay.
it.
Mine's were urged them on. They took the stairs up.
There, the 2 doors next to the stairs. The one on the left had a keyhole with a similar
Okay.
symbol engraved on it.
Oh,
That's
but that
right.
one's
It-
different.
It looks similar to what we saw downstairs.
This is an Earth symbol.
Okay.
The horizontal line symbolizes the equator, and the vertical one represents the prime meridian.
That's one of those things that I had a geography teacher, and she would get really salty about everybody knowing the name of the equator and nobody knowing the name of the prime meridian. So I always remember the name of the prime
I
meridian.
see.
Junpei looked up at the ceiling.
The ceiling. Metal plates.
The ceiling?
It's as if it's covering something up.
Perhaps it was a dome of some kind.
I wish we could get out through there.
Be realistic. We'd need a lot of explosives to open that up.
The windows, too. Huh. They're all covered.
There were several windows along both sides of the ship, or at least there had been. They too were covered with metal
In
plates.
other words, we're trapped. All the exits go nowhere.
Junpei was not happy. The girl with pink hair spoke up.
Well, I'm sure they go somewhere. We just can't open them.
Then the mountain spoke.
You don't know that. For all we know, they just open into walls or take us in circles.
The prince did not agree.
No, I'm sure they go somewhere. Otherwise, what point would there be? And we can open them. Well, 2 of them at least.
Oh, you mean the numbered doors?
Yeah. All eyes turned towards the doors with numbers on them. The atmosphere in the room grew
Hey,
tense.
wait a minute. I think I said this earlier, but I don't think we should do that.
It does seem very dangerous. The dancer moved in front of the doors as if
We'd
to
have to be
block them.
crazy to open these doors. If we do that, we're doing exactly what Zero wants us to do.
Suddenly, everyone began to speak at once.
May as well give it a shot. Can't stay here forever.
Yes, I'm in favor as well.
No, I'm totally against this.
But shouldn't we at least try?
We don't know what'll happen. We should stay here.
We don't have time for that. In 8.5 hours, this ship is going to sink.
The clamor of voices made it next to impossible to determine who was saying what. The arguments grew more and more intense until people were shouting and screaming at one another.
Hey, shut up!
They fell silent and all eyes turned to Junpei. He felt each stare burning into him, but he refused to
Before we
flinch.
try and decide where we're going to go, there's something else we ought to do.
What's that?
Introductions?
We need to exchange information.
Introductions?
We don't know anything about each other. I want to know who you guys are, where you came from, why you ended up here. Don't tell me you aren't curious too.
They were silent. Some of them looked the other way or bit their lip or crossed their arms and stared at the ceiling. One of them spoke up. It was Akane.
I agree. I think Jumpy is right.
Jumpy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about him. I just call him Jumpy. His name is Junpei.
She pointed toward
We're
Junpei.
childhood friends. We went to the same elementary school.
Wait, stop. Don't tell us stuff we didn't ask you about. Zero's probably watching us right now. What are you gonna do if he's listening in?
Oh, would that be bad?
Probably.
Oh, yeah, it would. We don't know how much that bastard knows about us. Maybe he just
Probably
picked
a
bunch
lot.
of random people to kidnap.
I doubt
If
that.
that is the case, then it'd be dangerous for us to let him know too much. If Zero knows who we are, he could go after our families. Maybe
That
he'd
is
tell
fair.
us he had them to get us to do stuff, you know?
But we still need to know what our names are. It's going to be hard to talk to each other if we don't have names.
All right, then why don't we have code names?
To him, apparently, it seemed like the obvious
Code
solution.
names?
Yeah, we'll each pick something. Like, I'll be 7.
7? Why are you 7?
Seemed a fair question. The mountain stuck out his left arm.
Because this bracelet number says 7.
Okay. I'm gonna do my best to keep track.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
He smirked.
All right, I'm gonna be Santa.
Yeah?
Any of you chumps know Japanese? No? Well, san means 3. So, I'll be Santa.
Okay.
You know, like Santa Claus.
Great, I
Yes,
love
don't you
it.
think?
So we got 7 and 3.
Then your bracelet number.
Yeah, it's got a 3 on it. Good job, Grandpa.
Just like the mountain had done, Silver thrust out his left hand. Sure enough, the face of his bracelet read 3.
Very well then. I'll go next, shall I? My bracelet number is 1.
1, okay.
Given that, I think Ace seems appropriate.
Ace, okay.
I'll be Lotus then. As I'm sure you all know, it has 8 petals.
Alright, alright. I did not know that, but it is good to know.
Which means, of course, that my bracelet number is 8.
I like that we're getting
I
to see
would
them.
appreciate it if you would call me Snake.
Okay.
My bracelet number is 2. Since Ace has chosen cards, then I choose dice. Snake eyes, clearly. Which is particularly relevant given that I am blind.
Really?
You can't see?
I knew it.
Ah. He'd kept his eyes closed during their entire ordeal, which suggested something strange, but to hear it said so casually, it was something of a surprise. Everyone seemed a little nervous at the prince's proclamation, but no one seemed to know how to react to it.
Me next.
There was one person, however, who didn't seem to be surprised in the least. Yeah, 'cause she was the one clinging, or that had his arm, or whatever, at the beginning. Okay, so it was 7, 3, 1, 8, 2, and 5. 1, 2, 3. So we need 4, 6, and 9.
I want to be Clover.
4.
You know, like a 4-leaf clover.
Clover! Alright!
Right?
Cute, I can remember that. Looking almost bored, she held out her left hand. The face of her bracelet showed the number 4. They'd come around to Junpei. He held out his bracelet.
Alright, my number's 5, so my code name is gonna be...
Why have one? It's not like there's any point to it now.
Did cut him off
I mean,
mid-sentence.
we all know your name already. You're Junpei.
Oh, yeah.
They all nodded. Akane stepped forward nervously.
Then you should all call me by my name too. Because, I mean, it doesn't seem...
It doesn't seem fair to Jumpy.
You're thinking it's not cool for you to hide your name after you told us his.
Akane fidgeted awkwardly. Junpei decided he had
What's
to do
your
something.
bracelet number?
It's 6.
6, okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She hesitated for a moment, then held out her left hand. As she'd claimed, the bracelet's face showed a 6. Junpei looked at it for a moment and
Alright
thought.
then, why don't we call you June?
June?
Yeah, you know, it's the 6th month of the year, so you're June.
Jumpy?
Akane kneaded her hands and looked up at Junpei uncertain. He smiled back at her
Are you good
reassuringly.
with that?
Yeah.
Cute. Alright. She thought about it for a few more minutes and seemed to come to a decision and gave Junpei a small nod.
Okay then.
So then the one... I was gonna say, where's the one... how did Junpei describe? Bird dude? Would have to be 9, right? But I decided Junpei ran them over
So
quickly
this
to
is
say.
how everyone breaks down. 1 is Ace. 2 is Snake. 3 is Santa. 4 is Clover. 5 is me. 6 is June. 7 is 7. And 8 is Lotus. That means 8 of us have revealed our bracelet number. The only one left is...
Yeah.
That glasses guy with hair like a bird's nest.
You haven't said a thing so far, have you?
His skin was pale, his breathing was heavy, and he was soaked with nervous sweat. His behavior seemed very suspicious, perhaps simply emotionally unstable. It was difficult to tell. Whatever the case, it seemed clear he had only a fingertip's worth of a grip on his sanity. The girl with pink hair, Clover, walked up to him slowly. She put her hands on her hips and eyed him suspiciously.
What number are you?
He didn't answer. His bloodshot eyes twitched from person to person, and his breath came in hot pants.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Are you okay? The man licked his dry lips with a shaking tongue and spoke with a voice like old paper.
Isn't it obvious? There are 9 people here. And you know who numbers 1 through 8 are. I'm the only one left.
So you're 9?
Yeah.
He extended a trembling arm. Okay. The The bracelet did indeed say 9. Clover looked at it contemptuously.
What's your code name?
Code?
What do you want us to call you? We all made up names. You should too.
I don't need one.
Why not?
Because I am not gonna stay here with you.
Good luck. Took a shuddering breath and exhaled. Clover looked at him with something very like disgust.
You've got some sort of plan?
I do.
Yeah? What's that?
You sure you want to know?
Yeah?
No.
All right. Let me show you. I'm gonna do this.
Huh? By the time they realized what he was doing, it's too late to stop him. Hubba ha ha ha. What about no 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 no. His body moved like a snake. In the blink of an eye, he had slid around behind her and wrapped his arm around her waist.
Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing?
Yeah. Santa leapt forward toward Clover and the 9th man. He was halfway there when
Stay back.
suddenly the man's hand dove into his pocket.
Ah.
What are you doing? Held his Clover's pale, quivering neck.
If you get any closer, I'll cut her open. Yeah, that's right.
The man's smile was neither friendly nor reassuring. Sweat poured down his neck, soaking the collar of his shirt.
Clover, are you all right?
No! The Prince Snake's voice sounded oddly concerned.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Her voice shook, making her words even less convincing.
What the hell are you trying to do?
Yeah, could you not, please?
I told you. This is my plan.
What are you gonna do to her, you sick son of a bitch?
Don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to her. If she just does what I tell her to, I'll let her go.
Started to move backwards slowly, keeping his grip on Clover. That's not enough! I mean, I don't know what you're doing.
Slowly. That's right. Just follow me.
Keeping their distance, Junpei and the others followed. Eventually, the man reached the wall. He gave a start as his back touched it, glanced around quickly, and spoke.
Here. Verify. The left. Look on your left. Do you see the device on the wall? Place your hand on the scanner panel, the round part.
What if I don't?
Man's nostrils flared and he looked like he was about to choke.
Are you an idiot? What do you think? I could slit your throat right now. I'll kill you if I have to. All I need is your bracelet. Just do it. Do it now.
He pressed the knife against Clover's neck hard.
Okay, I'll do it.
So she stretched her left hand out toward the device.
Like this?
Her back was to it, and she had to feel around for a moment before she found the circular panel. Made a cold electronic noise, and the display above her hand, an asterisk appeared.
So that's how it works. He called that round part of the device the scanner panel. If we put our left hand on it, our bracelet number gets entered into the device. Then, should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets?
The digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door.
And find that the digital root of that number.
So it
is
doesn't
equal
have
to
to
the
be the
number of
people.
that door. The door will open.
The door will open, but it doesn't have to be equal. So that 3 to 5 people can go through, but it doesn't have to be the same. Like, it doesn't have to be the people who open the door. Am I understanding that right? Junpei shifted his eyes to the door itself. Number on it was 5.
But why does this guy know so much about how this thing works?
Yeah.
It's like he knows exactly what to do.
Good. Good. You're done. Next.
Are you the person who has been here before? Switched eyes crept from person to person until finally they stopped on the lion, Ace.
You, right? You're the one with the number 1 bracelet, right?
Oh, no! Yeah, so, no. 9 plus 4 is 13. So plus 1.
Yes, I am. So?
Then you're next. Just verify your number like this little brat did. What are you doing? Do it! Don't you care what happens to her?
Okay, just calm down.
Ace held up his hands, palms out. The 9th man jerked his chin toward the device.
I'm coming over.
Slowly, cautiously, Ace moved toward the device. To what seemed like an agonizing eternity, he reached
Now,
it.
Verify.
All right, this is what you wanted, right?
Ace nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. The device beeped again and a second asterisk appeared.
Now the device has both Clover and Ace's numbers, 4 and 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. It's
Good
the
job.
same as the number written on the door, but it won't open yet. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. One more person. If what Zero said is true, he needs one more person. Who? Who does he need?
Get back!
His voice shook, but the knife he held to Clover's throat made his words a command. Ace took 2, then 3 steps
No!
back.
Farther! More than that! Go all the way back!
Okay.
Slowly, Ace did what he was told. Ninth Man's lip curled into a cruel, twisted smile.
Don't tell me.
So when Junpei understood his plan.
Clover's 4, and Ace is 1. Added to the ninth man's 9. 4 plus 1 plus 9 is 4, and the digital root of 14. 1 plus 4 is 5.
I forgot how it works already. I thought we were opening the 4 door, and I was like, okay, yeah, so like 14's been left over before.
In other
Yeah.
words,
Thank God you were all so cooperative.
What else were we supposed to do?
I can get out of this nightmare.
Pressed his own hand against the scanner panel. Third asterisk appeared on the screen. He dropped his hand to the lever on the side of the device and pulled. Door opened with a heavy metallic groan.
Good! I don't need you anymore.
He let go of
Wait!
Clover. Junpei leapt toward the ninth man, but he wasn't fast enough.
Here! She's all yours.
The man shoved Clover and hopped through the door.
Okay. Have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Well then, goodbye.
He raised his hand away with a twisted smirk on his face. Then he was gone. You're gonna die, you're gonna die, you're gonna die, you're dead. The door ground shut with a dull clang of metal on metal.
Clover, are you all right?
Aww. Snake ran to Clover's side as she lay on the floor.
Yeah, I'm fine.
She climbed unsteadily to her feet and once there leaned heavily on Snake's shoulder for support.
Damn it!
Junpei ran to the door.
Bastard!
The others followed him. Several pairs of hands grabbed hold of the handles and pulled.
Open, damn it!
They grunted and strained, but
Shit! It won't budge.
that was when Lotus, the dancer, spoke. Her voice was quiet.
Do you hear something?
like, what?
Like some sort of beeping.
Junpei pressed his ear against the cold metal of the door. The others did the same.
You're right. I can hear it too.
What is it?
Then they heard something else. It's the ninth man.
Why isn't it stopping? God damn it! You lied!
Lied?
This wasn't supposed to happen! This is wrong! This is wrong!
His voice shook with fear. Safe on the outside, they stepped back from the door and looked at one another.
What is happening in there?
Open the door, please! I'm begging you! Help me! Please get me out of here! Get me out of here!
I don't think we can.
Ah, God damn it!
Junpei grabbed hold of the device. Engaged, yeah. He slammed his hand on the scanner panel. Nothing happened.
Why? Why won't it work? Engaged? Is it because it's occupied?
Oh my god, there's no time left! Listen, I was lied to! He lied to me! He put me in here!
Oh my god, this is genuinely
It
terrifying.
was him! He killed me! It was him!
The explosion rocked the room. Instinctively, they ducked, then stood up slowly when they realized there was no danger. Well, yeah, no wonder the doors are so strong then. No one spoke. Silence filled the room.
A beep?
All eyes turned toward it.
Did that thing just make that sound?
The display changed from engaged to vacant.
Let's see if we can open it.
Seven the Mountain swallowed hard.
Okay.
Junpei nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. Oh, should we be doing this?
Well, it registered my bracelet number, but it won't open with one person. We need at least 2 more people.
I'm thinking I don't want Snake to do it because then Snake would have to step away from Clover, and I don't want that right now. These two seem fairly reasonable. Can we convince Lotus to do it? Oh, whoops, I just pressed Z. Okay, sure. No.
Ace, Lotus, you think you could give me a hand here?
I figure Ace will be willing to. Up! Ah, frick, I keep hitting Z to go forwards. One was a little too on the nose, but the mood was still grim. Pfft, oh, I didn't even notice the pun. Both Santa and June lifted their left hands silently. He verified and she followed suit.
5 + 1 + 8 = 14.
Wait, okay. Sure.
The digital root of 14, 1 + 4 = 5.
Yes.
This should do it. Now we just need to pull the lever on the side. You guys ready?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Junpei grabbed the lever and looked back over his shoulder. They stiffened and nodded. Junpei nodded back and set his mouth on a grim line. Then he slowly lowered the lever. Oh! There was a metallic groan and the door slid open. A breath of air drifted out of it, carrying a stench that nearly made them gag. Junpei grimaced and put a hand over his mouth.
Oh my god.
Good God.
Lotus and Ace shuddered. Seven grunted.
Whoa, that's pretty bad.
Do we even want to look? Even Santa's voice shook.
He blew up.
It appeared that Santa was right. The hallway on the other side of the door was splattered with chunks of torn flesh and dark red blood. Oh! Oh my! The shriek echoed across the room. It had come from June. Then her strength left her and she dropped. As Junpei turned to catch her, the door groaned shut. She crumpled to the floor.
June, are you okay?
Junpei dropped to his knees and put his arm around her shoulders. That was when he noticed. Her whole body was feverish. She was radiating intense heat. That's not good!
What the hell? Where'd this fever come from?
June didn't answer. Her face looked like wax and her whole body began to shake.
Okay, let's just rest for a minute, okay? You think you can walk?
Oh, alright, okay. She nodded weakly. Junpei lifted June to her feet and guided her to a nearby chair.
Here we go.
As gently as he could, he sat her down in it.
How are you feeling? Are you alright?
She nodded, and as she did, a single huge tear rolled down the side of her face.
Why did this happen?
Voice cracked, broken by misery and grief, and choked by sobs.
Why did this happen?
Junpei spun
Do
around.
any of you know what the fuck is going on here? Who's Zero? What's this Nonary game? Come on! Anybody? Anything? What the hell is going on? What are we doing here?
No one spoke. Ace, Santa, Snake, Clover, Seven, and Lotus. They simply stood there, 7 pairs of downcast eyes and 7 grim lines for mouths. June's body shook with silent sobs. They slowed as the minutes ticked by and eventually they stopped. Suddenly, in the cold, heavy silence that enveloped them like a thick fog, a bell began to ring. The clock in Central Hall, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. And then, on the 10th ring, it stopped. The sound of the bell faded away into silence.
It's 10 o'clock then.
Ace said what each one of them had been
That
thinking.
means it's been an hour since Zero's little announcement.
Seven's deep voice echoed across the room.
Fuck! I've had enough of this crap!
That sounded familiar, too. Santa leapt to his feet, his fists
How
clenched.
long are we gonna pussyfoot around like this? We've only got 8 hours until this time limit Zero is going on about is up. Let's get going already! Go! Go!
Santa's outburst fell on deaf ears. No one seemed to agree with him. They stared back at him, their eyes blank and their faces tired. Finally, Lotus spoke.
No, I refuse. I'm not gonna end up like him.
Well, you're gonna end up dead no matter what, so you want to explode or you want to drown. You gotta pick one or the other. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
Him? You mean the 9th man?
Of course, who else?
In his mind's eye, Junpei saw the corpse again.
Blood. Oh.
Oh.
Blood and pieces of flesh.
Yeah, it's really bad. The dark reddish-black pool of blood, the scattered pieces of flesh, organs strewn across the floor like the blossom of a grotesque flower. The explosion that had torn through his body had been powerful.
There's no way for a person to die.
It's really not. Ninth man's neck had been twisted at an odd angle. Junpei suspected the detonation had thrown him against the wall. Half his face was crushed and the other half was covered in blood. Most of his abdomen had been emptied either by the explosion or by gravity. He had landed on his back and stark ribs jutted up out of his chest like the legs of some sort of macabre crab. I don't think I want to know what that is. Also, you know, maybe I am a little bit more on board with it. I don't know. Drowning is just so scary to me. Junpei felt something flip in his stomach.
I think he just screwed up.
Eyebrows went up and Santa
He
continued.
probably set off some sort of trap and that killed him. I'm not gonna screw up like that. I'm getting out of here alive.
Whatever Snake was laughing at, Santa did not find particularly humorous.
What's so goddamn funny?
Oh, my apologies. You were just, so very confident. I couldn't help myself.
What the fuck?
I think you've mistaken the situation.
Huh?
The ninth man's death. It had nothing to do with the trap. Or at least, not the sort of trap you imagine it did.
Then?
He broke one of Zero's rules. That was why he died. Quite simple if you think about it.
Huh?
You still don't... All right. How about you take a moment and think back to what Zero said? Specifically, what did he say about the number of people?
He said only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door.
Yes.
Right?
And after that? You've forgotten the relevant part. What did Zero say?
Santa furrowed his brow in thought. Junpei thought back. Zero said, was it who everyone verified? Is
All
that
those who enter must leave.
Oh,
And
okay.
all who enter must contribute, right?
Oh, all the ones who enter have to contribute with their number, maybe?
I think it was something like that. Whatever it was, it means that groups of less than 3 or more than 5 can't go through.
That is correct. A gold star for you, Junpei.
Thank you. Snake inclined his head toward
The
Junpei.
ninth man, however, broke that rule. He tried to pass through a numbered door by himself. That was why he was executed.
And Zero's watching us from somewhere, making sure we don't break any rules.
Oh, I'm not so sure of that.
Why not?
Because this execution system is entirely automatic. You didn't notice? There's no need for him to monitor us.
What do you mean?
Snake looked at Seven with what could only be described as pity inside.
Very well. I see it must be me who tells you. I've waited long enough, I suppose. I had hoped Zero might spare me the trouble, but that seems increasingly unlikely.
Uh-huh. He couldn't see them, of course. Perhaps Snake sensed the confused eyes upon him. When he spoke, he gave words to everyone else's thoughts.
Do you know something?
Well, I know a great many things, but yes.
What is it you know?
Ah. Snake removed a card from the pocket of his jacket.
Card? What does it say?
See for yourself.
With a flourish, he presented it to Ace, who took a close look at it and spoke.
Come on now, what's the point of giving me this?
Give me that.
Santa snatched the card from Ace, but his expression of disgust quickly turned to one of confusion.
Huh? The hell is this?
What is it? Seven tugged it out of Santa's hands.
I see.
The card went from Seven to Lotus, from Lotus to June, and finally to Junpei. He looked at it and understood.
This is Braille.
The blunt observation cracked me up. The written language of the blind. The card was covered with small embossed bumps. Junpei could recognize it, but he certainly couldn't read
Sorry,
it.
guys, I can't read this. Here, have it back.
Junpei handed the card back to Snake, who nodded at him with a small smirk.
Okay, that was fun. What's so important about that card?
I found it in my pocket. I can only assume it is a message from Zero.
From Zero?
A message?
What does it say?
Suddenly, everyone was crowding around Snake, desperate to hear what the message said. Santa especially looked as if he were about to grab hold of Snake and shake the answers from him. Snake raised his hand.
Calm down now. No need to panic.
I think there's a lot of reasons
You
to
don't
panic.
need to force me. I'll read it.
Junpei swallowed hard and waited for him to start. He was not the only one. Presently, Snake began to read, his voice calm. His fingers glided over the tiny bumps as he spoke.
Bracelet number 2. Since you are not blessed with sight, I shall bless you, and only you, with information. I shall tell you of the function of the red, of the dead, and of the bracelet.
The red is the recognition device. It will verify your number. Beside every numbered door, you will find a bed. The dead is the deactivation device. It does exactly what it says. Once you have passed through the numbered door, you must use the dead to stop the detonator in your bracelet. But perhaps you are wondering, what does this detonator detonate? I am afraid this might be something of a surprise. I have placed a small bomb inside of you, and people whom you are about to meet. You swallowed it while you were unconscious. I have no doubt, by the time you read this note, the bomb will have passed your stomach and found its way to your small intestine.
That is horrifying.
In other words, you will be unable to regurgitate it. I suggest you do not try.
Oh, I hate that. Thanks.
As I mentioned before, the bracelet on your left hand contains a detonator. Think of it as a remote fuse, or timer, for God in your body. There is only one condition which will cause it to detonate. That condition is that you enter a numbered door. Once you have done so, the timer will activate, no matter who you may be. You will have 81 seconds. If, after that time, the detonator has not been deactivated, it will send a signal to the bomb in your body.
That is horrifying.
Instructing it to explode.
Oh, I hate that.
In order to deactivate the detonator, every person who verified their number at the red must also verify their numbers at the dead. Once all numbers have been verified by the dead, you need only pull the lever at its side.
That seems so simple.
And the countdown will cease. Anyone who does not verify their number at the red will find themselves unable to verify their number at the dead. That is to say, if you should pass through a numbered door without first verifying your number at the red, in 81 seconds, you will be dead.
Okay.
You must also keep in mind that the numbered doors will close automatically after 9 seconds.
I don't like envisioning all the things that could happen.
As long as the doors open, the dead will not function. You would do well to remember this. Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1. You escape from this ship. 2. For heartbeat, which is 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or the exotic wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
Okay.
There is no other way to remove your bracelet. If you attempt to force it off, or disable the detonator, the bomb within you will
This is all the information which I can impart to you. How you choose to use it is for you to decide. If used wisely, you can eliminate those who might be a danger to you. For a time, you would be able to control your fate. I wish you the best of luck.
Snake finished reading, carefully returned the card to his
So
pocket.
it's saying only those who verify their numbers at the red can pass through the numbered doors. Teams can't add or subtract people after they're scanned in. The reds, deads, and bracelets enforce the rules. They're judge, jury, and executioner.
Shit! A fucking bomb! Come out! Come out, damn it!
Find sincere suggestible, Santa and Seven put fingers down their throats and began to gag. The rest stiffened, some touched their stomachs, some simply stared at their bracelets. Junpei gingerly touched his stomach.
Bomb inside me.
That is horrifying. The thought of it made him queasy.
Oh.
His stomach felt oddly hollow and his legs were weak.
What made Zero think creating this horror show of a game was a good idea?
Junpei looked over at the
All
others.
Right. I'm gonna ask one more time. Do any of you know anything about Zero?
They were all silent, each person waiting to hear what the others would say. Finally, Santa spoke.
Actually, I saw him. I saw Zero when I got grabbed. I didn't see his face, though. Son of a bitch was wearing some kind of gas mask. What the hell? Come on, guys, give me something. You know, like surprise or something?
Instead, it was Santa who looked surprised. There was a moment of silence, and then everyone spoke at once.
I saw that too.
I did as well.
Me too. I didn't see inside the mask, though. That mask, It was really scary.
Huh?
Oh, so all of our abductions were the same. We were taken from home at midnight. The person claiming to be Zero had a mask on. There was white smoke, and then each of us passed out. We woke up to find ourselves on D-Deck, in a room with a 3-level bunk bed.
Okay.
How about you, Seven? Did the same happen to you?
Only 7 stories seem to lack the detail of the others.
Oh, me? Yeah, well, mine was just like the rest of yours.
That was all he had said. Hang on, my dog wants out. It had occurred to Junpei at the time that it sounded somewhat strange, but he didn't press the issue.
Okay, that's good enough for now.
He hadn't done so because there was something that struck him as even stranger.
So, I have a question.
That was the mystery of the relationship between Snake and Clover.
Snake and Clover. You were both kidnapped from the same room, and you woke up together.
Junpei looked at them thoughtfully.
What's the deal with the two of you anyway?
It was Clover that answered. Clearly, she felt she had nothing
We're
to hide.
siblings.
Siblings?
Yes. Snake is my older brother, obviously. That means I'm his little sister.
Okay.
Not really so hard to understand.
Junpei was taken aback. The others seemed just as surprised.
She is correct, of course.
He laid his hand on
Are
Clover's
you,
shoulder.
Surprised?
A little bit.
Yeah, but...
Why? There are other people here with connections to one another. Those two, for instance.
Snake pointed at Junpei and June.
Oh, you mean between Jumpy and me?
Ah, yes. You did say you were childhood friends, didn't you?
Wait, you went to school together?
Yeah.
June glanced at Junpei, uncomfortable with the sudden attention.
Well, yeah.
Junpei felt somewhat nervous as well and tried to scratch his head as casually as possible.
Hey, you think maybe we could figure out who Zero is this way?
Yeah, you're right. You connect the dots between the victims, and that leads you to the perp. Textbook stuff.
Junpei, June, does any of this ring a bell?
Ring a bell.
Ring a bell?
They looked at one another. And like it was staged, they both tilted their neck at the same time.
Perhaps you went to school with the son of a multimillionaire.
A millionaire?
Son?
Well, someone bought this boat and set up all of whoever Zero is. They must be incredibly rich.
Fair point.
Well, we can't be sure of that. To me, this seems as though it's the work of an organization, not an individual. Most likely, Zero is simply the representative of a larger group.
Very fair.
What sort of organization?
It could be a number of things. An army, perhaps, or a research group. Perhaps this is all some sort of psychological experiment.
If it is, then it's a pretty fucked up experiment.
Yeah.
I mean, come on! A guy's dead!
Yo, yeah. The word dead hung in the air, heavy and ominous. The room went quiet again.
I don't know who the hell this Zero asshole is, but I know for sure he's gotta be pretty fucked up in the head to do all this.
Yeah! Uh-huh! Oh. Oh. Oh! Okay.
If this was all one guy, then he's got some serious issues.
Even with the specter of death hanging over them, their discussions continued for some time.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
Okay.
But then what should we do?
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking!
Santa threw up his hands, his voice filled with
Talking
irritation.
won't solve anything. It can't
I
help us
love the
find our way
animations.
out of here.
Sorry.
You're
Didn't mean
really
to talk
sure
over
you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted an hour and a half of our 9 hours.
Everyone there was already on the edge of panic. What Santa told them only made that feeling more intense. No one was willing to argue this time.
You're right.
Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed.
Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
Thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works.
Correct. And so long as we all follow the rules, we will most likely be all right.
But what?
Who's going to go in which door?
June looked toward the numbered doors.
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door. All 8 of us can't go in the same door.
Then it would seem we will have to split up.
Wait.
Lotus looked
I'm
terrified.
telling you now, there is no way in hell that I'm going into door 5.
Come on now, don't be selfish.
Call me whatever the hell you want. I'm not going in there. If I'm going to have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here.
and we were doing so well.
Ace shook his head sadly.
Sorry,
I don't
but
blame
I ain't
her.
going in there either. Someone else can go into door 5.
Oh, Santa, not you too.
Hey, man. I just bought these shoes.
Oh my
You
god.
think I'm getting some creepy dude's blood all over them? You got another thing coming.
That was the last
What
straw.
the hell, man? Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going?
Yeah. So, doesn't mean I wanted to go into door 5.
Oh, God.
There was an awkward silence. Finally, Seven spoke.
Fine, I'll go into door 5. I
Thank
can't
you.
go in there alone, though. Anyone else willing to come with me?
There was another long silence. This time, Snake was the one to break it.
I'll go.
What?
Don't worry. You'll be fine. We may part now, but I'm certain we'll meet again later.
How do you know that?
Because I do.
That's not an answer! If you're going, I'm going too. I'm going into door 5.
What am I going to do with you?
There's nothing you have to do.
Ace stepped
If
forward.
I join you, the problem is solved, correct? 7 is 7, and Snake is 2. And if you add Clover's 4 and my 1, the digital root will be 5.
Okay.
7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 is 14.
Yes.
The digital root of 14. 1 plus 4 is 5.
And that leaves, wait, I want to figure this out. That leaves, you're dead. Sorry, that was really aggressive. That leaves me, or Junpei, June, Lotus. Does it just leave us? Wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing? Snake is going in this one. Clover's going in this one. Ace is going in this one. Oh, Santa. So let's see, 8. Oh god, this is making me do math. 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 5 is 19. That is not enough.
Oh!
Cute!
Perfectly! The 4 of us can go into door 5.
Wait, what
Yeah.
about the other 4? What's their digital root gonna be?
Jumpy did a quick mental calculation.
Lotus, Santa, June, and me. Our bracelet numbers are 8, 3, 6, and 5.
Yes.
8, 3, 6, 5.
19 plus 3 is 2.
2. It'd be 2. That means there's no way we can pass through door 4. Wait. Hold on a sec. Something's off.
Ran the numbers
8
again.
plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 is 22. So the digital root of 22, 2 plus 2 equals 4.
I forgot how digital roots work again. I keep thinking it's just like the second digit. He repeated what he
It's 4.
determined.
Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root is 4.
This is not a good game for me, who is bad at
We
math.
can go into door 4.
Yeah. Huh. That worked out well.
So the team assignments will be like this. 7, Snake, Clover, and Ace. They would go through door 5. Lotus, Santa, June, and me will go through door 4.
Okay.
Are these really the teams I want? Beyond door 5 is what remains of the 9th man. I never want to see that thing again, but something's telling me that it'd be a good idea. Of course, if I went through door 5, I wouldn't be going with Lotus and Santa. I could bring June with me through door 5, but that means she'd have to see the body in there. I don't want to put her through that.
Junpei was
Should I
torn.
stay silent and go through door 4? Or should I stop them and insist on door 5?
Turned his options over his mind. Ace spoke up.
All right, then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go?
Began to walk toward door
I'm
5.
going through door 5.
Clover and Snake followed, with 7 a short distance behind.
We're over there too, right, Snake?
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
Which door?
Oh, I don't know. Okay, I think I'm going to do a really mean thing to myself and everybody else, and I'm gonna save here. Okay, cool. So, I asked my friend, but they are currently busy, not which way I should go, but like if there's really good like pausing points in the game, because so far it doesn't seem like there's a lot of really natural pausing points, so I'll kind of have to figure that out as I go. Usually I try to keep the first episode of games a little bit shorter. I've already been recording for 2 hours, so I'm gonna pause there. That way you guys can give me some feedback, let me know what you think, let me know any information I need to know about the game. Please, 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 no spoilers of any kind, even like vague hints or things like that for things that might happen in the future. I don't want to know what I should be thinking about. I don't want to spoil. I don't want to like overthink it and spoil anything for myself. But, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I don't want this to start playing. I'm so excited to be playing this game. I have been hearing a lot about it in recent times, so I'm so hyped to actually finally be playing it for myself. I don't know where we're going from the future. I will definitely make sure to learn all of their names and numbers. I love making sure to memorize that. Math is hard. Let's see, I won't list necessarily all the characters yet. When I played Your Turn to Die, I kind of listed all my favorites like in order every time. I might do that, I don't know. Let me know if you'd want me to do that. But I think right now, my favorites, I really like Junpei. I'm a sucker for protagonists, and Junpei is just really funny to me. Let's see, wait. I haven't listed them all out, but I'll give you kind of my general thoughts on the characters so far. I really like Junpei, I told you that already. I think he's really funny. I like his voice, I like the way he speaks. Another character who is, I'd say that the characters who are highest on my list right now in no particular orders. I really like Ace, actually. He seems very reasonable, and I like him a lot so far. I like his voice. He seems like I like the way he handled the whole ninth man situation with like the slowly approaching, putting his hand, like he seems, I like him. I'm scared of liking anybody, but I like him. And then I really like Clover and Snake. Clover's just cute, and I love her design. I love the jump animation. Snake, I like his voice. He's pretty. I like his sarcasm almost. I'm interested to see more of him and Clover for sure. June is like, I like her, but I also kind of just partially like her because she's pretty, and I feel like that's a really shallow reason for liking her. So I don't know, we'll have to see. I hope she gets like a little bit more character, and then I can actually see how I feel about her, because right now I'm just like, she's pretty, but I don't really have any other thoughts. Seven I like a lot, more than I thought I would originally. He's definitely, I like Ace more, but Seven also seems, I like that he's actually wanting to do things. Santa's one I've gone very back and forth on, of like, I would like him more in some moments and agree with him more in some moments, and the next moment I'd be like, oh my god, no. So he's there for now. Lotus is also kind of there. I don't like her too much so far. I have nothing like really against her. I just don't like her, well, we have to use, but like, don't tell me what to do attitude. It just kind of bothers me, because like, we're trying to work together. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. June, Seven, Lotus, Clover, Snake, Ace, Junpei. So I could say Junpei is probably my favorite right now. Then Ace, Snake, and Clover I really like. And then June, and then the other, maybe, I don't know, maybe Seven, June. They're around the same level. I don't know. Because I don't have much to go on yet. I don't know, but I like all of them so far. None of them there isn't a single one that I'm like, I don't like you. I mean, the ninth man freaked me out, but he's dead now. So, yeah, that was horrifying. I hate the bombs being stuff like that. That is legitimately, of all like the death games, that is the scariest way you could have possibly done it, especially for somebody who, I have a lot of like anxiety around food and getting sick from food and eating things that I shouldn't. So like the idea of like having something like that you've consumed that is like not supposed to, freaks me out. Hate it immensely. Not so much that I can't play the game, but oh my god, I hate it. So, yeah, I'm really excited to continue. Let me know what you think. If you're new here, hi! As stated before, my name is Astercat. I play a lot of games. Some titles you might be interested in include Your Turn to Die. I'm playing In Stars in Time right now. I've played Omori, Deltarune, One Shot, the other games. I'm just thinking of all the story games right off the top of my head. Your Turn to Die especially, though. I'm sure there's a lot of you who are fans of Your Turn to Die, and I cry a lot in that series. It's a really great time. I love it. Witch's Heart. Shout out, if you haven't played Witch's Heart, play Witch's Heart. I just gotta say that in every series. So yeah, I'm gonna go, but I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. I enjoyed it. I'm really scared and excited to play more. Yeah, if you'd like to talk to me and other members of this community about this game, you are free to do so in the comments, but if you would like more of an actual like conversation that we can have so we can talk about and probably end up screaming in great ways about all the characters, join the Discord. It is linked in the description of this video or the about page of my channel. We will have a specific Zero Escape category for you to join where we exclusively talk about that game. I'll have a spoiler-free section, a spoiler-free section I will be in, so you can chat with me about the game as long as you tag your spoilers, and a spoilers section where you can just go ham and yap about the game with other people who also like the game. So yeah, it's a lovely community. I'd love for you to be a part of it. Without further ado, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!